Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elder apostles, Great Millstone, who rule well. And salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Osh from Great Millstone, Tampa. Lord's will, I'm going to do a quick edifying video in transit. Lord's will, we'll get to the point. Just meditating on the drive to camp. How this world is a complete shambles. All right, there's chaos, uproars of the people. You got the whole world protesting against these small hats. All right, free the Philistines, if you know what I mean. Because really, the word Palestine goes back to Philistine or Philistina. All right, so hey, the prophecies are moving. You got Jacob's trouble has begun. You got earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people. So we're measuring the times, all right? And we see that we're almost out of here, man. The Lord has begun to visit the earth, but now things are escalating and moving even quicker. Trump has declared war on you Israelites, all right? Nero's back, and he's back in his old, all right, his old spirit, to persecute the believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Whether you know you're an Israelite or not, he's persecuting all you Israelites. All right, and ultimately they're gonna come for us because they can't just come out, and say, "Oh, we're coming for these Israelites, these guys on the corner that have been prophesying and saying Babylon's gonna be destroyed and this and that." Hey, they're coming for us. That persecution's coming any day now. Hey, life as you know is about to change. I always say it, but hey, we're getting closer and closer to that day where life as you know is about to take a complete U-turn, and things are gonna get chaotic out here in these streets of America, which they already are. All right. These agencies, ICE, that was all a cover-up. It wasn't about no damn immigration. It was about to get you Negroes, Latinos. They started with the Northern Kingdom. Now they're busting in doors for your Southern Kingdom. Out there in Chicago, they busted into the whole apartment building, busting down doors in the middle of the night. All right? And they got immigrants and niggas disappeared them. So, hey, we're here, man. The mark of the beast is coming soon. The stage is set. All right, digital ID, digital currency, digital wallet. It's digital public infrastructure. It's all here. So the Lord is getting ready to bring the hour of temptation. And pray that the Lord keep you. Because you're going to have to prove your faith. Faith without works is dead. Let's say because really, if you're coming into this now, maybe you're learning, or you just coming across this maybe a week or two ago or a couple months ago, whatever. Hey, you're not going to be a prophet. The prophecy's already here. What are you going to prophesy about? It's already here, Now everybody's an expert on this and on that. Everybody's a Mark of the Beast expert. Everyone's a World War III expert. Everybody got something to say. Man, these people need to shut the hell up. Like the scriptures say, whose mouths must be stopped, beginning with the house of Israel. The Lord's going to begin at Jerusalem. All right? Judgment is coming, man. Mass death is coming. Okay? Things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Acts 14:22. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So expect. Damn, somebody got judged. Judgment! Anyway, things are going to get a lot worse, man. All right, again, life as you know it, all the comforts and the AC and DoorDash and all the pleasures that these Americans have been afforded is coming to an end any day now. Martial law, complete chaos and control. All right, because order out of chaos, All right, that's what they're setting up, man. And then, again, they're gonna use this Black Swan event, all right, false flag, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people are finna die. All right, it ain't gonna be in the false flag in the sense of, oh, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. Like Charlie boy, maybe he alive, maybe he ain't, maybe he dead, maybe he ain't. Like Tupac. No, people are about to get obliterated. All right, Esau is coming down with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time, and he's willing to kill anybody that gets in his way. All right, Trump is that cruel Lord that the Lord has sent to rule over you people and punish you. All right, this is the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So we see these things escalating quickly. All right, because why? We're measuring the times again. And we're very close to the hour of temptation. You have to be willing to lose it all. That's why you should have forsaken all by now. Because if you haven't forsaken all, everything's going to be taken from you overnight. And when that hour of temptation comes, then you're going to be, you're going to be out completely of the society. You're not going to be able to partake in nothing. Okay? And in that period, however the Lord got it planned out, during that period where they shut everything down and then they bring it back up with the new digital system and the new society, the digital infrastructure is all the way running. We don't know how many days that's going to be. It's going to be complete chaos. People killing each other because they want some food. The scriptures say, 2 Ezra 15, they shall invade one another because of great tribulation and for the lack of bread. So things are about to get rough. When people ain't got nothing to eat, I just want to get some to eat. It's like, Joe, when people ain't got nothing to eat, man, they gonna fucking bug the hell out. You see what happens when there's a hurricane coming, here in Florida, we know it every year. We see it every year. People bug out, rushing to the stores trying to buy shit up they don't need. So what happens when there's no food? It's gonna be all out war. And Trump has already declared war on you. So not only are you gonna have to, these people gonna have, because the Lord's will be part of that number. Lord's will are part of that number. The Lord gonna take care of us. We gonna eat while people are starving. We gonna have abundance. We're gonna get to a point where we're gonna have abundance, and the heathen shall envy us and not be able to do nothing. Well, these other people, the 2/3 and these heathens, they gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to worry about these troops, the agencies, the ICE and CEA with the Gestapo, really, because that's what they are. They're just like Hitler had the Gestapo, well, Trump got his Gestapo up and running, all right? And the National Guard, all the military, period. The agencies, the military, all of them, the Department of War. Not only are you going to have to worry about them, but you're going to have to worry about Joe Schmo and Tom that live next door or that live across the city. Because people are, once they realize that there's no food in the stores, where do you think they're going to go? They just going to twiddle their thumbs? No, they're going to get something to eat. They're going to come to your crib looking for something to eat, especially you've been flexing that you're a doomsday prepper and you telling everybody what you got stored up and, yeah, like an idiot. Well, guess what? They know exactly where to go. So all these doomsday prepper Edomites, you better learn. You better have that marksmanship down pat, because you're going to have to defend what you got. See, the Lord's about to lift up a standard and defend us. We're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai when that time comes. Well, we trust in him now, but you know what I mean. When that time comes, all we got to do is trust on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and call upon his true, holy, and powerful names. See, while you Israelites out there playing games with the names and playing games with the prophecies, whether maybe it's Jacob's trouble, maybe it's not, maybe it's the chip, maybe it's not. See, you're going to have to figure it out and call on Jesus in that day. But for the elect, we're going to be good. Yeah, of course, some of us will be grabbed up and martyred or beheaded. But the majority of the elect's going to be good, man. Do you think the Lord's going to allow the majority of his servants and his elect, the chosen ones that he has said that he's going to gather up and deliver? He promised that. So it's come on, man. Not all of us are going to die. That's ridiculous. Now, will there be a martyr? Yeah, of course. Which we're all martyrs, we're all witnesses. But, not everybody, all the elect's going to be put to death, man. How the Lord going to shine? The prophecy say what it says, my servant shall eat. All right, my servant shall drink. Who's going to be eating and drinking if all of us going to be dead? That don't make no sense. The Lord's about to bless us in ways that we can't even imagine yet. But trust and believe it's going to happen. That's all you got to do. Have faith. Believe. Fear the Lord. Don't even think about what you're going to say in that time when they come persecute you. And let's say they do grab you up and they about to put you to death. The Lord going to put the Spirit on you what to say, all right, and what to do. And hey, if it comes to it, you might be on the guillotine, the chopping block, and then that guillotine comes down upon you and it breaks. So you got to have faith unto the end. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So, hey, that's what we're looking for. Maybe you are about to get beheaded, and then the Lord intervenes right there and then because you showed faith. It was not the three holy children by the absolutely in carnal eye. They're going to die because they're going into that furnace, right? That was burning, I forgot how many times hotter. And they came out of there not even smelling like smoke. But the people that was threw them in there, and the people that turned up the fire, they all died. So that's the kind of faith you need coming into these last days. All right, trust and believe. If you doubt, you're gonna die. Now, whether we live or whether we die, we live for Yahweh Shai and we die for Yahweh Shai, because we're His, and no man can pluck him out of the Most High. Nobody can pluck the elect out of Yahweh Bashim Shai's hand. So we're good, man. Just trust and believe that. And if you die, guess what? If you do die, and people, let's say you do get beheaded, and there's 100 people, Israelites watching, they might believe right there and then you died. Your death wasn't in vain. Now all 100 of those people believe because you went out praising Yahweh Bashim Shai, and then guess what? You're gonna be one of the first risen. So it's a win-win anyway. But look, you should be in the mindset for looking forward to enduring to the end, to see the salvation, to see the destruction, to see the faces on our enemies as we get called up into the air to meet the Lord forever. All right, that's the mindset you should be in. All right. So hey, with that, Lord's will, this is edifying. I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule well, and salutation, much love to the elect of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Shai. Shalom.